Look, if you're like me, you've been trying to find anything at all to talk about when it comes to gaming, Microsoft, Xbox in my case, and you've come up with nothing but handfuls of sand, and now your neighbor is yelling at you, you're probably on a watch list. I know what you're thinking. That's exactly where I'd be too if not for today's video. Fortunately for all of us, we've got some interesting topics to talk about today, some awesome games coming to the platform, and more. So let's get into it. What is going on, guys? Dealer back again with yet another video. I'm almost done moving, so I promise things are going to be getting back to normal very soon. But hey, I'm back. Right now we're talking about the latest when it comes to gaming, the things you care about, the things I found most interesting. And of course, if you end up liking this video, hit the like button, tell a friend, because that stuff really helps. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as we go along. First up, Stalker II. Yes, this game, one of the best looking games I've ever seen in my life, has confirmed that they are running with Unreal Engine 5 on Xbox Series X, well, on every platform. This is good news because Unreal Engine 5 does offer a whole suite of additional features that allow developers, even small developers, well, it allows them to fill their game with a ton of visual effects like ray tracing, global illumination, and more very easily, like a flip of a switch, of course. No, not of course. It's definitely not that simple, but it does allow smaller, lesser budgeted teams to apply very, very beautiful effects to their game without any kind of extensive investment in R&D or hiring expensive programmers. So once more, Stalker 2 will be running on Unreal Engine 5 when it comes to the Xbox Series consoles, and the developers do have the following to say on Twitter. Now, this is actually a quote retweet of the Unreal Engine Twitter account. Now, the Unreal Engine account does say the weather isn't the only thing that is hot. Over the past few months, we have seen over 80 Unreal Engine powered titles coming soon. Check out our Summer Games highlight blog for more info. Now, to that, the Stalker 2 developers do say, hey, at Unreal Engine, feel free to mention we're running on Unreal Engine 5. I thought this came off a bit weird how the developers did actually tweet this, kind of like they just didn't mention Stalker 2. Keep in mind, Stalker 2 does have a deal with Microsoft. It's possible Epic did come to Stalker 2 and offer them money for the Epic Store deal, and they turned it down in favor of Microsoft. We don't know there, but what we do know is that this game is absolutely stunning. And if you are reminded much of Metro Exodus, it is apparently a break-off group from that team, or a team that was from that area, and they went and made their own game. And it's crazy how Unreal Engine 5 ends up looking so much like the Metro Exodus engine when it comes down to it. Unreal Engine has always been highly scalable, really allowing for whatever the developer wants when it comes to art direction, rendering everything from Fortnite to Sea of Thieves all the way to Days Gone. However you want your game to look, they want Unreal Engine to be able to accommodate you. But again, let me know your thoughts on Stalker 2. I was personally very, very impressed by its fairly long trailer at Xbox's E3 2021. I am very excited to play it day one in Game Pass. Hey, quickly, Hellblade Sacrifice has been optimized for Series X and S and does include ray tracing and more. Now, what's crazy is this game still looked so phenomenal even when it wasn't enhanced. They then added ray tracing, better frame rates, better effects, and I tell you, one of the most demanding games of 2017, which is still demanding even today on PC, is now even more demanding because it looks this much better. Now, some of you are wondering why optimize Senua's Sacrifice 4 years after its creation. Well, like I said in my last video, some developers like to practice on older titles by upgrading them to the new systems. Keep in mind, Hellblade 2 is definitely a thing, and their ray tracing experience with this one will only pay dividends then. Let me know if your face has paid dividends by commenting down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the first Hellblade, and let's move on. Let's shift it up a gear with a ton of new games coming to Xbox Game Pass, some of which have already hit the service. Now, not only do you get brand new titles that are critically acclaimed, Game Pass filler, just trash fodder. 90 plus meta Hades does already hit Game Pass right now. A lot of you guys have been talking about this title. Yes, the rumors are true. It's apparently pretty good. Also, you've got all of the Codemasters racing games hitting Game Pass Ultimate via EA Play. What a deal. So if you want to play Dirt 4, 5, Dirt Rally 2.0, all the newest crap, you are able to do that, along with the F1 titles as well. Game Pass continues to deliver even more so this month with games like Psychonauts 2. It just gave you Flight Simulator, and next month it's giving you Back 4 Blood. Yes, the Left 4 Dead 2 successor. That's what it is. Let's just call it what it is. Now remember, people will go out of their way to try to demean and belittle these games because they offer better value on one platform or another, but what really matters is that you are enjoying your time on your favorite piece of plastic, as long as you're not out there taking videos of what the fruit looks like when you shoot it in Halo Infinite, you know, because that's pretty weird, right? As long as you're not doing that weird stuff like that, and you're just trying to have a great day, then I think you're going to be okay. Yeah, so don't be weird, and I definitely didn't do that just now. You know, speaking of weird, I'm pretty sure this is probably a fetish. These guys that are obsessed with hating on Xbox, even though they're providing pro-consumer things and great value that are optional, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that you might have some kind of electronic fetish that none of us have either. What am I kidding? It's the internet. Let me know what this electronic fetish is called down below. No, seriously. Point is, gaming is the best hobby in the world, and there are those that will try to make you miserable like they are. Just ignore them. Have fun and add me on Xbox so you can watch me play NBA 2K. Yeah, it's been a problem lately. Anyway, I should probably clarify, not every Codemasters game is added to Game Pass, just really the most recent ones, so enjoy. When it comes to Hades, yes, enjoy. When it comes to Flight Simulator, enjoy. When it comes to Back 4 Blood, enjoy. When it comes to Forza Horizon 5, enjoy. When it comes to Halo Infinite, don't enjoy. No, really enjoy. Yes, that's in there too. Oh, and of course, Megaton, Lawn Mowing Simulator, coming to your Series X and S. Okay, this is fire. This is the game Bob has been waiting on. I'm sure of it. You know what? When it comes to Lawn Mowing Simulator, enjoy. Who cares what someone else says? No, that game's probably seriously trash, but you get what I'm trying to say. You like what you like. Anyway, let's move on to perhaps our final topics of the video. ID at Xbox Showcase announced for Gamescom. Yes, an Xbox event this month. That already happened, Yeah, that already happened, you troglodyte. Yeah, troglodyte. So stupid. Anyway, if you missed the event, right, then this is basically what you missed. Now, the event that just happened was an ID at Xbox Showcase that basically gave us a look at what's hitting Game Pass and much more, very soon as well. Now, essentially, ID at Xbox is a way for developers to self-publish on the console, right? Very, very affordable, very, very accessible. They even supply development kits for a lot of developers out there. ID at Xbox is also mainly responsible for most of the indie games that you do see on the platform. Keep in mind, games like Hellblade Sacrifice, one of the best looking games I've ever seen, was put on Xbox through ID at Xbox. So make no mistake, while primarily indie titles, well, if you're looking for big budget visuals, that doesn't mean you're not getting them from ID at Xbox games. Not saying these games look like Hellblade, I'm just saying in general, that's kind of the rule. Now, some of the stuff from earlier in the video, like some of the Game Pass announcements, were actually revealed here, so I won't cover that twice. However, other games like Stardew Valley, Library of Ruina, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Evil Geniuses 2, I did not cover. There were many more like this that were revealed for Game Pass through this event. Others, like The Artful Escape, released next month, and I was actually looking forward to this title a couple years ago when we saw it at Xbox's E3. That's primarily the gist of it. There were a ton of little indie games announced and covered there, and while some of you may not be the most impressed or even give a crap, others do, so I figured I would throw it in this video for you. Playground Games are also showing off more and more of Forza Horizon 5, even down to the point where you can customize the way your car sounds, much like Need for Speed Heat. See, that's the beauty of competition. Somebody has a great idea, and somebody else says, let me borrow that for a second. What they didn't borrow is their full map. They did go through this with a Toyota Supra, and again, this map is 1.5 times bigger than any other map they've ever made. It's got 11 biomes, meaning regions, kind of weather-ish type areas, different weather scenarios. You know what I'm saying? You might need some snowshoes up on a mountain over here, but you know, you better have like some of those Reno 911 shorts over in the desert over here. You better have like a Speedo on because there's some lakes or some ocean action over there, and you get what I'm saying, right? I'm realities. But yes, here is a leaked screenshot of the Horizon 5 map, and again, absolutely massive. If you're paying attention, you see that giant highway that goes all the way through the whole map. Allows you to build up potentially box crashing speeds. There are also some new body kits present in this new gameplay, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Looking forward to Horizon 5. More Game Pass trash filler, right? Even though it'll probably be around another 90 meta. Well, that's my 10 minutes. Man, I really miss 5-minute videos, and if you watch my videos at the end, you know why we make 10-minute videos. Yeah, so, you know, thanks for watching. And if you're still here, you're freaking awesome. And hopefully you have an amazing day. Check out the Patreon if you happen to give a crap about that and want to support the channel. I will be upping things there soon, as well as the Discord and more. So again, Patreon, channel memberships. We're doing giveaways for channel memberships as well. There's merch, and all that stuff goes to support the channel and what I do. Now that I'm ramping things up, hopefully I get to see a little bit more of you and talk to a little bit more of you than I have been able to. Because again, I've been moving over the past couple weeks. Things have been pretty hectic, and I'm just glad to be back. So let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button if you ended up enjoying the video, and of course show a buddy or two. It really helps. Subscribe, bell icon, all that. I'm Dealer. I'll see you in the next one.